Welcome, weary soul, to this sacred sanctuary of night, as the day's last vibrant hues gently fade from the sky, and the world outside begins its quiet descent into slumber. You have arrived at a truly precious threshold. This is not just a moment. It is a space set apart, meticulously crafted not by physical walls or earthly boundaries, but by pure intention. It is a loving, gentle haven where every hurried thought, every persistent worry that has clung to the edges of your awareness, and every unspoken burden that rests upon your spirit can finally, truly begin its slow, graceful retreat. Feel the subtle shift in the very air around you. Notice the softening of the edges of your perception as you consciously step into this realm of profound and unshakable peace. Life, in its magnificent, sometimes overwhelming complexity, is a ceaseless flow of experiences. We navigate through moments bustling with activity, engage in challenging conversations that test our patience, and respond to endless demands that tug at our energy. We make countless choices, we feel a vast spectrum of emotions, and we constantly interact with the intricate tapestry of the world around us. And in doing so, quite naturally, we accumulate. We gather not only cherished memories and valuable lessons, but also the silent echoes of words left unsaid, the phantom weight of thoughts left unexpressed, persistent anxieties that hum subtly beneath the surface of our consciousness, and perhaps quiet regrets that surface and whisper when the external world finally grows still. These, beloved one, are the unseen burdens, the invisible weights that, though often unacknowledged or bravely pushed aside, can cling tenaciously to the fringes of our minds and hearts, stealthily disrupting the very peace and deep rest we so desperately yearn for. They are the things we carry, sometimes without even realizing their true, cumulative weight as we strive to forge ahead, to appear strong, to be present and capable for others. But tonight, in this very moment, a different path unfolds before you. Tonight, we embark together on a unique, profoundly personal, and ultimately liberating journey, confession to God while sleeping. Let these words resonate deep within your being, not with any lingering sense of formal obligation, guilt, or the fear of judgment that earthly confession might sometimes evoke. Oh no. This is something far, far more tender, more compassionate, more universally embracing. It is an offering, a sacred offering of your heart, your burdens, your very essence, into the boundless, infinite compassion that forever surrounds you, that holds you in its gentle grasp, and that knows you intimately, beyond any surface understanding. It is a powerful moment to simply lay down all that feels heavy, all that has unsettled your spirit, all that has kept you from true peace, into the most loving, all-encompassing hands imaginable. Here, in this gentle, sacred space, within the embrace of this moment, you are utterly, completely, and perfectly safe. Let that profound truth settle deep within your bones, permeating every cell. There is absolutely no judgment here, beloved one. Release any anticipation of shame, any thought of critique, any harsh assessment of what you've done or not done, what you've said or not said, what you've achieved or fallen short of. There is only and always unconditional love, an embrace so vast, so pure, so elegant, that it dissolves all fear, all need for pretense, all desire to hide any part of yourself. God hears you, not with human ears, that can misunderstand or misinterpret, but with an all-encompassing heart that knows you completely, beyond your words, beyond your fears, beyond your every perceived flaw, beyond every layer you've built around yourself. This divine presence understands the unspoken language of your soul, the silent cries of your spirit, the hidden yearnings of your deepest being. It sees the inherent beauty in your striving, the immense courage in the challenges you've faced, and the deep, enduring resilience that has brought you here tonight. Seeking rest and solace, perhaps, as you settle deeper into this quiet moment. There's a particular, persistent weight on your heart, a confession you've held close, perhaps for too long, a truth that has brought a subtle, persistent ache. Asterisk, maybe it's the vivid memory of a sharp word spoken in haste, a promise inadvertently broken, or a moment where your actions, or even your carefully chosen silence, caused hurt to another. Asterisk, oh God. I confess that I have, at times, caused pain to others. I vividly remember those instances where my temper flared, unbridled and quick, or where my words were thoughtless, cutting, and left behind a stinging wound I now deeply regret. I confess the moments I prioritized my own perceived needs or comfort above someone else's, inadvertently overlooking their feelings, dismissing their valid concerns, or failing to offer the genuine support and empathy they desperately needed. I confess the times my silence, when I absolutely should have spoken up, allowed a wrong to persist, or a misunderstanding to fester, or an injustice to go unchallenged. These, dear one, are the profound burdens of human interaction, the inevitable missteps we all make, the inherent imperfections in our shared journey through life. Acknowledge them now, not with harsh, self-flagellating condemnation, but with the gentle, illuminating light of pure awareness. Simply bring them into this space. Prepare now to unburden your spirit. Gently, softly, lovingly, begin to lay down every single weight, every worry, every secret you hold close, every thought that has persistently brought you restlessness. Imagine each one transforming, not into a heavy stone, but into a delicate wisp of smoke, dissolving effortlessly into the vast, accepting light that now completely enfolds you. Feel its warmth, its infinite capacity to absorb. For in this profound act of surrender, in this vulnerable and courageous opening of your heart, you will discover a peace deeper than any you've ever known, a peace that is your inherent birthright, patiently waiting for you to reclaim it, to sink into its depths now. As you settle even deeper into the profound comfort beneath you, feeling the gentle support of your bed or cushion, let your breath become your most faithful guide. With each slow, gentle inhale, draw in pure peace, pure serenity, pure calm. Feel the cool, cleansing air fill your lungs, expanding your chest with quiet strength, bringing spaciousness to every part of your being. Hold it for just a brief moment, allowing that peace to permeate, and then, with every soft, unforced exhale, consciously release any lingering tension, any resistance, any of those unspoken burdens, including the echoes of past hurts you may have caused. Feel them softening, dissolving, floating away like leaves on a gentle stream. We begin now by releasing these weights that have clung to your spirit, allowing yourself to move gracefully into the next phase of this healing rest. As you continue to float, effortlessly and weightlessly, in this tranquil and profoundly safe space, your breath remains your gentle, unwavering anchor. your most faithful companion on this journey inward. Feel its rhythmic ebb and flow, a steady current moving within you, guiding you deeper and deeper into the core of your being. With each slow, deliberate inhale, consciously draw in a profound sense of peace, a quiet, all-encompassing acceptance that permeates every single cell of your being. Imagine it as a soft, comforting light, perhaps a gentle lavender or a soothing gold, filling your lungs, expanding your chest with a sense of boundless spaciousness, bringing calm to the very heart of your spirit. And with every conscious exhale, gently, effortlessly, allow yourself to release. Release not just the air from your lungs, but any lingering physical tension, any mental resistance, any of those unspoken burdens that have been quietly clinging to you throughout your day, your week, or even for much longer periods of time. See them not as struggles, but as delicate wisps of mist, dissolving, simply vanishing into the vast, open sky of your boundless awareness. This is an act of profound and gentle surrender, a letting go that requires no strenuous effort, just a compassionate allowing. Now, as you maintain this tender connection with your breath, let's bring our softened awareness to the specific, often hidden weights we carry, those burdens that, though perhaps never articulated aloud, still resonate within. Think now, with gentle compassion for yourself, of moments where your actions, even if unintended in their full consequence, undeniably left a mark upon another. Perhaps you remember a specific commitment you made, a promise freely given that you ultimately couldn't uphold, and the quiet disappointment or inconvenience it caused, or a duty left undone, a responsibility you sidestepped, and the subtle ripple effect that created in someone else's life, perhaps adding to their load. You've carried the quiet weight of knowing you fell short in that instance, or that your choice, though perhaps necessary for you, still created a slight disarray or even distress for another. Feel that weight now. Maybe it manifests as a subtle tightness in your stomach, a knot in your shoulders, or a quiet thrumming behind your eyes. It's not about harsh judgment. It's about acknowledging its presence tenderly, gently. Place these specific actions, these particular instances of regret, into the soft, accepting light that perpetually surrounds you. See them absorbed, dissolved, understood without judgment. Let them go, and then, dear one, there are those words that, perhaps, cut a little too deep, or the silence that, in its absence, spoke volumes and left an echo. Remember that quick retort, sharp and unplanned, or the impatient dismissal of another's feelings. Perhaps it was a piece of gossip shared thoughtlessly, or a crucial truth left unspoken when courage failed you, allowing a misunderstanding to fester or a wrong to persist. These are not merely abstract memories. They are emotional residues that can linger, a subtle ache in your throat, a quiet tension behind your eyes, a heavy feeling in your heart, the fervent wish for different phrasing, the longing for a missed opportunity to offer kindness or honesty, can play on a loop in the quiet of your mind, stealing your peace. You've carried the burden of those words, or the substantial weight of your silence, long after the moment itself passed. Feel their texture, their lingering sting, their quiet, unsettling presence within you. Now, as you exhale, imagine them softening, dissolving, floating away from your grasp. Carried by the gentle current of your breath, they are released, not into emptiness, but into the vast, accepting quiet of the universe. Feel the profound sense of ease as they depart, and, deeper still, beyond actions and words, there might be secret burdens, things you believe set you apart, or truths about yourself that bring a quiet sense of shame or a persistent fear of exposure. These are the burdens held closest, the ones you guard most fiercely, perhaps even from yourself. They might be hidden anxieties about your true feelings, unacknowledged desires, doubts about your own underlying intentions, or personal truths you've never dared to voice aloud to another soul. These secrets, though seemingly protected, can create an invisible, isolating wall around your heart, preventing true connection with yourself and others, and most certainly impeding deep, restorative rest. Tonight, beloved one, even these are exquisitely safe to lay down. In this sacred space, you are completely seen, completely understood in your entirety. Without a single shred of judgment or condemnation, offer them, not with trepidation, but with a deep sigh of relief, into the boundless compassion that surrounds you. Feel the subtle energy they have consumed, and as you exhale, release their grip, one gentle, liberating breath at a time. Throughout this entire process of release, continue to consciously reinforce the presence of the divine embrace. This is not a distant, abstract concept, but a tangible, loving presence wrapping around you, encompassing your entire being. Imagine an endless, soft, golden light permeating the entire space around you, extending its warmth, its profound peace, its infinite acceptance. This light is the very presence of God, a loving, non-judgmental listener who takes every burden from you, not with force or demand, but with infinite tenderness and understanding. See each specific memory of causing pain, each unspoken word, each regretful action, each hidden secret gently, lovingly drawn into this light. They don't just disappear into oblivion, they dissolve. They are transformed. They become nothing but pure peace, absorbed completely into this boundless, unconditional love. You are not defined by these moments, dear one, but by your courage and willingness to release them into grace, to allow them to be purified. Feel the physical and emotional lightness that spreads through you as each burden gently lifts. Your chest expands with ease, your shoulders drop, and a sense of profound relief washes over you, leaving you light and unburdened. You are becoming lighter, freer, more open to the peace that is truly, inherently yours. As you continue to float, weightless and serene, in this tranquil space, feeling the profound lightness that has settled within your heart and mind, we now move into an even deeper, more transformative layer of peace. Having gently released the burdens you carried, having offered up the unspoken words, the hidden worries, and the lingering regrets, your entire being is now exquisitely open, profoundly receptive. This beautiful openness has created a sacred, expansive chamber within you, perfectly ready to receive a gift of infinite, immeasurable grace, divine forgiveness, and unconditional acceptance. Understand this truth deeply, profoundly, dear one. Forgiveness, in its purest, most divine form, is not about erasing the past, as if it never happened, nor is it about condoning perceived wrongdoings or dismissing consequences. Instead, it is a glorious, liberating act of releasing its power over your present moment, and, most importantly, over your peaceful, restorative sleep. It is a profound act of spiritual liberation, a boundless compassion that flows limitlessly, eternally, from the divine. It is perpetually available, waiting for you to simply open your heart and receive it effortlessly. Imagine it now as a gentle, purifying river of golden light that washes over your entire soul, carrying away every last trace of what once felt heavy, every residue of guilt or shame, leaving behind only clarity, lightness, and profound serenity. This is not a transactional forgiveness earned through arduous penance or carefully chosen words, but an inherent, ever-present state of grace that always exists, regardless of any circumstance or any past action. It is the very nature of divine love to embrace, to purify, and to make whole now. For those specific moments where you confessed causing pain, the sharp words spoken, the promises inadvertently broken, the silences that wounded, open your heart, truly open it, to a boundless wellspring of divine forgiveness. Feel the warmth, the incredible softness of this forgiveness specifically flowing into those memories, the lingering pang of guilt for that harsh word you uttered, the quiet burn of shame from a moment of perceived inadequacy or neglect, or the subtle ache of regret from a trust that felt compromised. Feel these sensations now, as they arise gently in your awareness, but do not cling to them. See them as fleeting clouds passing across the vast clear sky of your mind. This divine light, pure grace, is flowing into those very spaces, into the memory of those instances, washing them clean with its pure, illuminating essence. It is dissolving their power, replacing the sharp sting with a gentle balm of peace, turning what was once a burden into a lesson held with compassion. And now, beloved soul, extend that same boundless forgiveness to yourself for those very specific instances, for those very actions, for those very words or silences. This is not merely a suggestion, it is a crucial, vital step in receiving true and lasting peace. We, as humans, are often our own harshest critics, holding ourselves to impossible standards, refusing to grant the same grace and understanding we might so readily offer to others. But in this sacred space, you are unequivocally invited to release that self-judgment. You are human, you are learning, you are evolving continuously. Forgive yourself profoundly for the times you fell short, for the pain you inadvertently caused, for the silence that should have been a voice, for the words that were less than kind. This act of self-forgiveness is a profound pathway to inner peace, a powerful echo of the divine grace already extended to you. Whisper to your own heart with genuine tenderness, I forgive myself. I release the need for perfection. I am worthy of peace, of love, of acceptance, exactly as I am. In the grand, intricate tapestry of life, every thread, even those that seem tangled, flawed, or momentarily out of place, contributes to the unparalleled beauty of the whole. You are not broken, dear one. Even if parts of your journey have left you feeling fragmented, even if your past actions seem imperfect, you are exquisitely human, wonderfully complex, and in your very humanness, you are deeply, unconditionally loved. The divine doesn't ask you to be perfect. It asks you to be authentically yourself, to embrace your journey with all its twists and turns, its shadows and its light. This profound acceptance of imperfection is precisely where true freedom resides. It is the liberating understanding that your worth is intrinsic, an undeniable divine spark that can never be diminished. No matter the circumstances or perceived missteps you have made, you are whole, complete, and perfect in your unique becoming now. Truly immerse yourself in the healing light of grace as a tangible, living presence. See it as a gentle, luminous energy, pure, radiant, and endlessly flowing, pouring over you, through you, into every single cell of your being. This light flows intentionally into every space where guilt once resided, where shame once clung, where judgment once constricted. It washes over you, soothing every memory, cleansing every hidden corner, restoring every part of your spirit. Feel it mending perceived flaws, filling any empty spaces with warmth, with peace, with profound tranquility. This grace transforms, not by erasing your past experiences, but by infusing them with peace and understanding, turning perceived scars into pathways of wisdom, empathy, and deeper self. Compassion, feel its warmth spreading from the very center of your heart, radiating outwards, softening every muscle, relaxing every nerve. This light of grace is making you profoundly whole, not by making you different from who you are, but by revealing the perfect, untouched essence that has always been within you. Allow this healing light to penetrate deeply, deeply as you feel it. Bring your awareness to any remaining areas of your body that might still subtly hold tension related to past guilt or shame. Perhaps a lingering knot in your stomach, a tightness in your chest, or a heaviness in your shoulders. Gently guide this healing light directly to these areas. Breathe into them, allowing the light to dissolve any remaining resistance, releasing it completely into the vastness of divine forgiveness. Feel the deep physical and emotional release, a profound, expansive lightness that utterly replaces the old weight. Your body softens even further, your mind clears, your heart expands, feeling spacious and free. You are lighter now, freer, more open. You are not just being forgiven, you are becoming forgiveness itself, radiating peace from within. In this state of profound acceptance and lightness, you are truly ready to receive the deepest, most restorative rest. As you continue to float, suspended effortlessly and serenely in this boundless sea of tranquility, having bravely laid bare your soul, lovingly released your burdens, and welcomed the profound, expansive embrace of divine forgiveness, your entire being is now exquisitely open. This beautiful openness has created a sacred vacuum within you, ready to be filled, not with fleeting emotions or the fleeting validations of the external world, but with the pure, unchanging essence of divine love and your own inherent, unshakable worthiness. This, beloved one, is the deepest, most profound truth of your existence, the very core of who you truly are, patiently waiting for you to simply acknowledge, fully receive, and intimately experience it. Understand, with every fiber of your being, that love is the foundational truth of all existence. It is not a fickle emotion that comes and goes, but the unyielding bedrock of the universe, the very essence from which you are intricately woven. This love is perpetually present, always available, surrounding you like the very air you breathe, constant and sustaining, like the silent, steadfast earth beneath your feet. It knows no bounds, no conditions, no limits, no qualifications. You are utterly bathed in it now, always, eternally. Imagine it as a vast, gentle ocean of pure light, limitless and perfectly calm, holding you completely within its gentle, nurturing depths. Feel its warmth, its infinite patience, its absolute, unwavering acceptance. This is the profound, quiet reality that underpins everything. and you are irrevocably, inextricably, a cherished part of it. From this boundless ocean of love springs forth your inherent worth. This is a truth so profound, yet often so easily forgotten or overshadowed in the clamor of the world and the echoes of past experiences. You do not earn this divine love. Dear one, you are not required to strive for it, to prove yourself worthy through endless achievement, or to live up to any external standard. You were born of it. You were exquisitely created from its very essence. Your worth is not something you achieve through your actions, your successes, your perceived failures, or even the opinions of others. It is your intrinsic nature, a brilliant divine spark woven into the very fabric of your being from the moment you came into existence. This spark can never be extinguished, never diminished, never tarnished. No matter what experiences you navigate, what challenges you face, or what burdens you once carried, even those you just bravely confessed, it shines brightly, purely within you, a timeless beacon of your true, untainted self. Feel this profound, liberating truth resonating through every single cell of your body. Let it settle deep within your bones, your muscles, your very consciousness. The divine whispers, especially to the brave soul who chose to confess and release, who chose vulnerability and truth. You are infinitely precious. You are profoundly cherished. You are loved beyond measure. Your courage to be vulnerable, to lay bare your heart, to acknowledge your humanness, is a testament to the purest strength of your true spirit. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to be worthy of this love. You simply are. You are enough. You are more than enough. You are everything you are meant to be. You are whole. You are complete. You are perfect in your beautiful becoming. Let these sacred affirmations soak deeply into your very being. Allow them to permeate your mind, your heart, your spirit. Repeat them silently if you wish, or simply feel their undeniable truth as a warm, comforting presence that fills every space within you. There is no argument here, no debate, no need for proof, just pure, unconditional acceptance. Now, allow yourself to fully, completely experience the sensory reality of this divine love. Feel it as a gentle, pervasive warmth spreading from the very center of your being, radiating outwards to every limb, every fingertip, every toe. Feel it as an exquisite softness that utterly dissolves any remaining tension in your muscles, any subtle constriction, bringing a deep, liquid relaxation to your entire being. It is like a soft, enveloping light that bathes you in its glow, or a tender, infinite embrace that holds you securely, completely, lovingly. Sink into it now, fully. Let every part of you yield to this comforting, supporting presence. Imagine yourself floating weightlessly, effortlessly, completely supported, utterly safe within this boundless, benevolent love. There is nothing to fear, nothing to grasp, nothing to resist, just pure, unadulterated peace, filling you from the inside out. As you fully embrace this profound feeling of being unconditionally loved and inherently worthy, gently encourage the final, deepest release of any lingering self-criticism or negative self-talk. Often, even after receiving immense forgiveness, our own inner critic can still whisper doubts, comparing us to others, or reminding us of past perceived shortcomings, especially after the vulnerability of confession. But now, in this powerful, all-encompassing field of divine love, these whispers have no place. Let them dissolve like morning mist in the warmth of the rising sun, Replace them with the unwavering truth of these divine affirmations. Only truth remains. You are loved. You are worthy. You are peace. Your act of confession has not diminished you. It has opened you to even deeper grace and a profound understanding of your own beautiful, untainted worth. You are free. This profound knowing of your inherent worth, having bravely unburdened your heart and received boundless grace, is the ultimate key to unlocking true, deep, and restorative rest. When you feel completely safe, completely accepted, completely cherished, your entire being can finally, utterly surrender. There is no longer any need for vigilance, no need for the mind to race in endless loops, no need for the body to hold on to any tension. You are utterly secure, you are perfectly loved, you are deeply, peacefully worthy of this sleep. Allow this deep sense of safety, this pure love, to carry you now, effortlessly, into the profound, healing embrace of the night. You are now wonderfully heavy, wonderfully soft, drifting effortlessly. The transformative journey of release, of courageous confession, of receiving boundless forgiveness, and of embracing your inherent unchanging worth is complete for tonight. Your spirit is lighter than it has ever been. Your heart is open and expansive, and your mind is clear, serene, and free, as your conscious awareness gently prepares to fully rest. Surrendering to the natural rhythm of slumber, know, beloved one, that the divine presence remains. It is an eternal, unwavering, loving guardian watching over your slumber. You are never alone, not even in the quiet, mysterious depths of your dreams. This boundless divine love surrounds you like a warm, protective cocoon, enveloping every part of your being, ensuring your complete peace and absolute safety throughout the deepest hours of the night. While you sleep, your spirit is being profoundly renewed, cleansed and purified by the grace you have so bravely received. Your mind is cleared, releasing all lingering thoughts, all remaining anxieties, all echoes of the day, making vast, quiet space for fresh insights, gentle inspirations, and serene, healing dreams. Your body is being restored, healing and rejuvenating itself in the sacred stillness of the night, repairing and preparing for the new day. You will awaken refreshed, revitalized, filled with a gentle, harmonious energy, a profound sense of lightness, and a newfound clarity that will gently guide your waking hours. The whisper of God, the whisper of peace, of love, of boundless forgiveness, of your unwavering worthiness, and of eternal promise will linger in the quiet, sacred chambers of your heart. It will be a gentle, ever-present reminder that you are always held, always cherished, always guided, and always worthy of every blessing that life has to offer. You carry this profound peace within you, a sacred secret that will accompany you into your deepest, most restorative sleep and will lovingly greet you with the first light of dawn. Sleep now, precious one. Sleep in profound peace. Sleep deeply in eternal love. Sleep securely in divine embrace. All is well, all is truly, wonderfully, perfectly well. I am with you. Even in your deepest slumber, rest now.